أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way course for page 11.30. Today we will study Surah Al-Baqarah verses 83. We saw that each juz has been divided in 4 parts and each part has 5 pages. The first 5 pages we studied 1 to 5 in QC2 with 1 to 37 ayah mean the 37 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. The next 5 pages mean the 6 to 10 we studied in QC3 from 38 up to 76 mean the 39 ayahs. And the next 5 pages mean the page 11 to 15. We are studying now in this QC4 from 77 up to 105 mean the 29 ayahs. And the last 5 pages, that's 60 to 20, we will inshallah study in QC5 starting with 106 up to 141 mean the 36 ayahs of Surah. In first juz, there are 141 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. Inshallah, we will complete it in QC5. Let's to keep the pointers for page 70, page 11 to 15 on the right hand. The first pointers for the page 11 is ignorant masses and scholars. The second pointer is fire won't touch. And the third pointer is rule of justice. And the fourth pointer is covenant of Bani Israel. Let's to keep them on the thumb of the right hand. Ignorant masses, fire won't touch, rule of justice, covenant of Bani Israel. Once again, ignorant masses, fire won't touch, rule of justice, covenant of Bani Israel. Let's to revise the brief pointer for the page 11, ignorant fire rule covenant. Once again, ignorant fire rule covenant. Today we have to study the fourth pointer, that is covenant of Bani Israel. The link with the previous verses is Allah continues describing the distorted faith and bad actions of Bani Israel. So this is the today's ayah. If somebody wants to recite, please go ahead. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ أخذنا ميثاق بني إسرائيل لا تعبدون إلا الله وبالوالدين إحسانا وذي القربى واليتامى والمساكين وقولوا للناس حسنا وأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة ثم توليتم إلا قليل منكم وأنتم معرضون. And recall when we took the covenant from the children of Israel, saying, do not worship except Allah, and be good to parents, relatives, and friends, and the needy, and speak good to people, and establish the prayer and give the zakah. Then you turned away, except a few of you, and you were refusing. Let's to go for identification of the words. Wow, wow is a harf. Is. In Musab, there are two words, is and isa. Both are zarf and ism. Akhazna, this na is telling it's a madi verb. So akhaza, 3-letter verb, sound verb. Akhaza, yakhuzu, us. And then is a misaka. Misaka is an ism. Bani, it's again ism. Israel, again ism. La is a harf. Ta'buduna, it's a mudari verb because waw nun is the sign of plural and ta is the sign of mudari. Ta'buduna, from abada ya'budu. And illa is a harf. Allah is a ism jalala ism. Waw is a harf. Bil walidaini, bi harf jar followed by ism majroor. Al walidaini, and it's majroor because due to ba. Ehsana, look, tanween, fatatan. So it's a sign of ism. Waw is a harf. Z is a ism, remember. Al kurba, alif lam telling it's an ism. Waw is a harf. Al yatama, again alif lam telling it's an ism. Wa harf. Al masakain is again an ism. Alif lam is telling. Waw is a harf. Qulu, it's a madi word from qala, qulu. Linnasi, li is harf jar followed by ism majroor. An-nasi. Husna, again fatatan. Min tanween telling it's an ism. Waw is a harf. Akimu. Yes, who will tell what is this? Akimu ism fail harf. Yes, Akimu.
Fail.
Fail amar. But it is starting with fatah. Remember, only and only one bab, that is bab ifal. When it's amar come, it's come always with fatah alif. Alif with fatah. Only and only bab ifal. The rest, amar always either will come with dhamma or kasra. Just like if'al kasra, ij'al kasra, iftah kasra, unsur dhamma, uzkur dhamma, u'bud dhamma, ukhluk dhamma, idrib kasra, isma kasra. The only and only amar which come with fatah is from babi ifal. Any verb which is coming from the babi ifal, its amar will be with hamza fatah. And it's mandatory. Either it's required or not required. Amar will come with hamza fatah. So akimu is from babi fal. Okay, let to have another way. Akimu. Wow, alif is the plural sign. Remove it. How many letters? If I remove the waw alif, how many letters are left? Akimu. Four letters. Four letters. It's P. And four letters starting with hamza. So the amar, if some amar you find in Masaf and there is a hamza with fatah, that means this belong to babi ifal. That verb belong to babi ifal. The next is as-salata. As-salata, alif lam is telling it's an ism and ta is telling it's a famine. Wow, wabil is alif. Okay, atu. What is this atu? Fail, ism, harf.
Fail.
Fail. If fail, mazi, mudare, amar.
Fail.
Amar. Remove the waw alif. How many letters?
3.
How?
Hamza, alif, te.
Ata. Actually, it have ya also. Ata. So it's again four letter with hamza, babi, fal. So it is amar is starting with ata, atu. So it's a madi. Actually, it's not amar. Ata, atu. So it's a madi, but it's still it is from babi ifal. We will see it. Az-zakata. Yes, what is this? Alif lam is telling is some, ta is telling is feminine. Summa is a half. Tawallaytum. Yes, tawalla. Tawallaytum. It's from the table of tawalla. What is this? Ism fail harf.
Fail.
Fail. Mudari amar.
It's mazi.
Tawalla.
Mudawal. Mudari.
Tawallaytum. There is no mudari sign. Okay. In mudari. Yatawalla, yatawallu, tatawalla, atawalla, tatawalluna, natawalla. There is no tum in the mudari. Mudari is either waw nun or without waw nun.
Yes, Madi, Madi, Madi.
It's of course Mazi. I'm telling it's from the table of Madi. Tawalla,
Madi,
tawallu,
Madi,
tawallaita, tawallaitu, tawallaitu,
Madi.
tawallat. Okay. Illa is a harf. Kalila. Again, here is the matan. Oh, sorry. Fatatan. Fatatan is a tanween. Telling is an ism. Min is a harf there. Followed by isme majroor. Majroor, jar majroor. Next is wow. Wow is a harf. Antum is a ism. Mu'ridun. Yes. It's a fail harf. Mu'ridun. Yes. It's ism because waw nun is telling it's an ism, a masculine plural, and mim is also a sign of ism. Remember, so far I have told you the ism five identification signs are number one, alif lam. Any word which start with alif lam, it is ism, just like al yatama, al kurba, al masakin. They all are ism, as zakata, as salata, because alif lam. Or any word which shows tanween, mean dammatan, fatatan, kasratan, that is an ism. Just like husna, kalila. Okay, and the third
Anam.
of ism is starting with meme. Majority of meme ism which is starting, they are ism. Just like muallim, muallam. In the class, there is some discussion, and I am unaware what discussion is going in the class. Okay. Let's go for the once again on the ibara. Waw is a harf, is a ism, akhazna is the madi verb, misaka is a ism, bani is a ism, Israel ism, la is a harf, ta'buduna is a mudari verb, illa is a harf, Allah is a ism jalala ism, waw is a harf, b is a harf jar, al walidaini ism majroor, ihsanan again it's an ism, Fatatan is there, waw is a harf, z is a ism, al kurba is a ism, waw is a harf, al yatama is a ism, waw is a harf, al masakaini is a ism, waw is a harf, kulu is a madi verb, we will see. Li is a harf jar, an nas is a ism majroor, husna is a ism, waw is a harf, aqimu is a amr, and from babe ifal, akama yuqimu working. As-salata is a ism, waw is a harf, atu is again is a amr, from ata, az-zakata is a ism, wa summa is a ism, tawallaytum is a madi verb from mazid fi babi, tawallayta, it comes from tadabbara pattern. Illa is a harf, Kalila is a ism, min is a harf, tum is a zamir ism, wa is a harf, antum is a ism, mu'riduna ism. All those which are red, they are haruf. All those green, they are verb. All those blue, they are asma. Let's look the lesson learned from this ayah. Allah's deen is the same. All prophets came with the same deen, al-Islam. Bani Israel were advised to do the same 8 fundamentals things that we too are advised to do. Look, the new words in each line. Sifr, 311. On average, 1 in each line. Let's go word for word in the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah. Wa and is when akhazna we took misaka, the covenant, Bani Israel, from the children of Israel. La ta'buduna, you will not worship illa except Allah. Wa bil walidaini, and with the parents, ihsana, be good, wazil, and with al kurba, relatives, wal yatama, and the orphans, wal masakini, and the needy one. So please somebody kindly revise this part. Okay, brother Mustafa, you have raised the hand. Unmute yourself, brother.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذ أخذنا ميثاق بني إسرائيل وإذ and when أخذنا we took ميثاق the covenant بني إسرائيل from the children of Israel لا تعبدون you will not worship إلا الله except Allah وبالوالدين إحسانا and with the parents be good وذي القربى and with relatives واليتامى and the orphans والمسكين and the needy.
Arab brother, let's go with the next ayah. Bismillah. Wakulu and speak linnasi to the people husna good wa akimu and establish as-salata the prayer wa atu and give az-zakata the zakah summa then tawallaytum you turned away illa except kalila a few minkum of you wa antum and you were mu'ridun refusing. Turning mean you are refusing these orders. So let's to have the explanation of this part. Allah reminds Bani Israel that they have become used to disobeying the Allah and refusing to accept the truth. They made covenant with Allah and still broke them. It has a message to the Muslims of the Medina of that time as to not be surprised with their rejection of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They are used to do this behavior of rejecting the truth. The message for us is we should not disobey Allah or reject the truth. Apply the formula, ask, evaluate, plan, and propagate to each of the 8 areas mentioned in this verse. What are they? Do not worship anyone other than Allah. Second, be good to parents. Third, to relatives. Fourth, to orphan. Fifth, to the needy. Sixth, speak to people in good manners, whoever they are. 7, establish Salah, mean pray with the Jamma in time, fulfilling its requirements. And 8, pay zakah. How excellent society will be when we all follow Allah's guidance. We will become the best people in worship, in manners, in attitudes, and in every aspect of life. Let's to take a hadith here. Narrated Abu Bakr, Allah's Messenger ﷺ said, shall I inform you of the biggest of the great sins? They said, yes, O Allah, absolute. He said, to join the partners in worship with Allah and to be undutiful to one's parents. Yes, somebody please revise this part also.
Yeah, can I?
Yes, of course.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقولوا للناس and speak to the people husna good وأقيموا الصلاة and establish the prayer وآتوا الزكاة and give the zakat ثم توليتم then you turned away إلا قليلا منكم except a few of you وأنتم معرضون and you were refusing.
Let's have the lesson. Allah's deen is the same. All prophets came with the same deen, mean al-Islam. And Bani Israel were advised to do the same 8 fundamental things that we to do, advised to do. So please have concentration on the ayah and the lessons. We will have the 5 minutes break here. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So we did the lesson learned from the ayah. Now the next is dua. Let's to pray. Oh Allah, help me excel in each of those 8 areas. Make a plan. Inshallah, I will make a plan on how to implement the list of 8 activities, especially in areas where I am weak. Asma. Walid, plural is Waldain. Yatim, plural is Yatama. Maskeen, the plural is Masakin. Salat, plural is Salawat. The 3 letter sound verbs on the pattern of Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samia is the Abada and Hasuna. Yes, please do the 6 keys for the Abada.
Now, can I, sir? Sir, can I?
Yes, please start. Mustafa, you can do the 6 keys. Abada.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Abada, ya'budu, u'bud, abid, ma'bud, ibadah.
Next is Hasuna.
Hasuna, yahsunu, uhsun, hasin, dash, husn.
So Abada and Badal is the root letter. Bab is Nasara. The next is Hasuna. Hasuna is Hasinun and Bab is Karam. Look, when the Ain Kalma, the mid letter in Madi have Fatah, in Mudari if the same Ain Kalma has the Dhamma, the Bab is Nasara. When in the Madi, the Ain Kalma have Dhamma, and Mudari is again Dhamma, the Bab is Karam. So let me revise you for when Madi and Kalma and the Mudari and Kalma both has Fatah, Bab is Fatah. If the Madi and Mudari and Kalma both has Kasra, the Bab is Hasiba. If the Madi and Mudari both Kalma has Dhamma, the Bab is Karuma. If the Madi have a Kasra and Mudari Fatah, Bab is Samia. If the Madi have Fatah, but the Mudari have and Kalma, Dhamma, Bab is Nasr. If the Madi have Fatah and the Mudari have a Kasra on and Kalma, the Bab is Doraba. So these are 6 Bab. When both are Fatah, Bab Fatah. When both Kasra, Bab Hasiba. When both Dhamma, Bab Kar. When in Madi you have Kasra and Mudari Fatah, Bab Sam. So 2 are left. Both have Fatah in Madi, but Nasra have Dhamma in Mudari, and the Daraba have Kasra. So this way you can identify these 6 easily. Now let's go for the grammar. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way. Course 4, page 11.30. Today we will do the dual forms in the pronouns and the past tense. Let's go. In grammar, there are 2 parts. One is called sarf, other is called nahw. Sarf has again 2 parts, afals and asma. In afals, so far we did the feminine slasi and the mazid fi, just like we did fa'alat, taf'alu, if'ali, la taf'ali, fa'ilatun, mafulatun. We did the 3 letter word from fa'ala for the feminine. Then we did from the mazid fi, aslamat, tuslimu, aslami, la tuslami, muslimatun, muslamatun. So we did this feminine 3 and 4 letter verb. Today we are going to do the dual verbs. Then, of course, next time we will do the passive verbs, and then we will do the carumative. These are the verbs in sarf. What are the asma? In asma we will study isme makan, isme sifa, isme tafdil, isme mubalgha, and jama taksir. And of course, we started the feminine genders table. Today we will do for the 2. Here we say anta, ana. What about these are single? How you will say plural? I say huwa, he, they. There is in between two, that is huma. Now our table is complete. Huwa, huma, huwa, he, one, huma, they, two, they, all. Anta, ana is the same. Let's go for the antu. We say anta is a singular, antum is the plural. What about the dual? We say antuma. So our table is complete. Huwa, huma, huwa, huma, anta, ana, antuma, antum, and nahnu. Let's go for these duals. We can put the duals. What were they? Huma mean they both or they two. Huma mean they two or they both. When I say antuma, it means you both or you two. So what are the two? Huma, they two. Antuma, you two. So if I ask a question, man huma, who are they two? How you will reply? What is the answer? Yes? Man huma. Okay, if I ask man huwa, how you will answer? Man huwa? Huwa Muslim. Man hum Muslimun. Do you remember? It's in question, QC1 question. Man huwa Muslim. Man hum Muslim. If I say man huma, how you will answer no? Huma?
Huma Muslimani.
Muslimani. For the dual, we use Muslimani. We will say huma Muslimani. If I ask man antuma, earlier in QC1 I asked man anta, you said ana Muslim. Man antum, you said nahnu Muslimun. But if I ask man antuma, who you two are, how you will say answer?
In this case, Nahnu, right? Nahnu
Antuma Musliman.
Muslimani.
Muslimani. For two, Muslimani. Now,
Man.
listen me. If I say
Nahnu, okay.
Muslimane, it means we two Muslim. Maybe the male. Maybe the female again say Nahnu Muslimani. But when I say Nahnu Muslimuna, it means we all Muslim male. If I say Nahnu Muslimatin, it means we all female Muslim. Okay, how you differentiate in the Muzakkar and Muannas, mean in the masculine and feminine? By Muslimani. Here we will say Muslimatani. Muslimatani. Here we will say Muslimuna. Here we will say Muslimati. Here we say Muslimun. Here we will say Muslimatun. So it's a very clear distinction between the Muzakkar and Muannas. Or you can say the masculine and the feminine. We say Muslimun, Muslimatun, Muslimani, Muslimatani, Muslimuna, Muslimat. Are you clear now about all the three? Single, dual, plural. Single, dual, plural. The masculine and feminine, they are very clearly distinguished.
Can you repeat the feminine ones? Muslimatun ones.
Muslimatun single, Muslimatani, Muslimatun. Alif ta is added for the plural. You have learned in QC1. Muslimatun for plural, Muslimatun add alif ta. And now the duals have Muslimatani, Muslimani, alif nun. Here Muslimatani, tani, ta alif and nun. Ta is the sign of feminine. Okay, if I ask Rabbuhu, his Lord, Rabbuhum, their Lord. Now for the two, I will say Rabbuhuma. Rabbuhuma, their two, Rab mean these two, Rab of those two. If I say Rabbuka, your Rab, Rabbi mine. But for the plural, I say Rabbukum, your all Rab. Rabbuna. For two, we will say Rabbukuma, Rab of you two. Rab of you two. Rabbukuma, Rab of you two. So we said Huma, they two. Antuma, you two. Now we will attach the zamir with the noun. We will say Rabbuhuma, their whose Rabb. And we say Rabbukuma, your two's Rabb, mean Rabb of you two. If I ask, Man Rabbuhuma, so what was the answer?
Answer is given. Rabbuhum Allah.
Rabbuhuma, Allah. Rabbuhuma, Allah. If I ask, Man Rabbukuma,
Rabbun Allah.
Rabbunallah.
Allah. Rabbun Allah. Now listen me carefully. When I say Rabbun Allah, it means our two masculines. When I say Rabbun Allah, the Rabb of all masculine us, Rabb. When I say Rabbuna, mean our two ladies, Rabb. When I say Rabbun Allah, it means all our females, ladies, Rabb. So Rabbuna has four meanings. Rabbuna, we two Rabb. Rabbuna, we all our Rabb. Rabbuna, we two the feminines Rabb. Rabbuna, we are. What is the same? What is the same? But it depends the use in the sentence. Either it is coming for the male or the female. It is coming for the dual or it is coming for the plural. It is coming for the dual female or it's coming for the word is the same. It will be the context of the reference. It will be the ayah which will tell you it is talking about two male or it is talking about two female or it is talking about the all males or it is talking all female or it is talking both male and female. So this will be known from the but the word will come same. So fi'l madi of dual is if I say fa'ala, fa'ala, he did. Fa'alu, they did. Now for the dual I will add alif. Fa'ala, fa'ala, they too did. Fa'alu, they all did. In the same way we say fa'alta, you did, fa'altu, I did. What about the next? Fa'altum, you all did, fa'alna. Now we have got the dual. Fa'altuma, you two did. Now our table is complete. Fa'ala, did. Fa'ala, they too did. Fa'alu, they all did. Fa'alta, you did. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'altuma, you both did. Fa'altum, you all did. Fa'alna, we did. So our table, we say huma, they both. Antuma, you both. Rabbuhuma, their two's Rabb. Rabbukuma, you two's Rabb. And now we will say fa'ala, they too did. Fa'altuma, you too did. If I ask hal fa'ala, how you will respond me? Nam fa'ala.
Naam fa'ala.
If I ask
Naam fa'ala.
fa'altuma,
Nam falna.
nam
Naam
fa'ala.
Naam
fa'alna.
fa'alna.
If I say hal fa'ala
No.
khaira,
Naam fa'ala
Nam
khayra.
fa'ala
fa'ala
khayran.
hal fa'altuma
No.
khaira.
Naam
Naam
fa'alna
fa'alna
khayran.
khayra.
So for dual we will say fa'al. For plural we will say fa'al. For the masculine we will say fa'al. For the feminine we will say fa'al. So we did this table. Aslamat, she submitted. Aslamna, they all submitted, mean the family. Aslamti, you submitted. Aslamtu, I submitted. Aslamtunna, you all submitted. Aslamna, we submitted. What the mudare? Tuslimu, she will submit. Yuslimna, they will submit. Tuslimina,
Oh, ní gbọ́rọ̀ ni.
Aslam, Uslimu, I will submit.
Mo
Tuslimna,
ṣe dédé mi
you
náà.
all will submit. Nuslimu,
Tọ́lọ́ ló ní kí n mú lọ kí lọ. Wọ́n tún lé
Aslami, you will submit. Aslimna, you all will submit. La tuslimi, you will not submit. La tuslimu, you all will not submit. Muslimatun, submitter. Muslimatun, that to be submitted. So this is the table we did yesterday. Somebody kindly revise it before we go ahead. Yes, Brother Suleiman, you have unmuted. Do you want to do this table?
Yes, please.
Okay,
أعوذ بالله
brother,
من
go ahead.
الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أسلمت.
Not
أسلمت.
aslamta,
She submitted.
aslamat. It's the family.
Aslamat. She submitted.
Yes.
Aslamna. They submitted. Aslamti. You submitted. Aslamtu. I submitted. Aslamtunna. You all submitted. Aslamna. We submitted. Tuslimu. She will submit. Yuslimna. They will submit. Tuslimina, you will submit. Uslimu, I will submit. Tuslimna, you all will submit. Nuslimu, we will submit. Aslimi, submit. Aslimna, submit you all. La tuslimi, don't submit. La tuslimna, you all don't submit. Muslimatun, Muslimatun,
Muslimatun, Muslimatun. Okay. Can
Muslimatun.
somebody change me it for the masculine? This table for the masculine. It is a feminine table, of course.
So I can do, sir.
Yes, you can try, Fatma.
Aslama, aslamu, aslamta, aslamtu, aslamtum, aslamna. Then mudari. Yuslimu, yuslimuna, tuslimu, uslimu, tuslimuna, nuslimu. Aslim, aslimu, la tuslim, la tuslimu.
Muslim. Good effort, sister. You have a understanding of the masculine and feminine. Aslama, aslamu, aslamta, aslamtu, aslamtum, aslamna, aslamat. Yuslimu, yuslimuna, tuslimu, uslimu, tuslimuna, nuslimu, tuslimu. Aslim, aslimu, la tuslim, la tuslimu. Muslimun, muslamun, Islam. And here we say aslamat, aslamna, aslamti, aslamtu, aslamtunna, aslamna. Tuslimu, yuslimna, tuslimina, uslimu, tuslimna, nuslimu, aslami, aslimna, la tuslimi, la tuslimna, muslimatun, muslamatun, Islam. So let's go ahead. We did the Madi table. Fa'alat, she did. Fa'alna, they did. Fa'alti, you did. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'altunna, you all did. Fa'alna, we did. What about the Mudari? Taf'alu, she does. Yaf'alna, they do. Taf'alina, you do. Af'alu, I do. Taf'alna, you all do. Naf'alu, we do. If'ali, do you all. If'alna, do you all. La taf'ali, don't do. La taf'alna, don't do you all. Fa'ilatun, doer. Mafulatun, who is affected, and failun, to do. So this is the feminine. Yes, somebody revise it before we go ahead. Okay, brothers Suleiman.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Fa'alat, she did. Fa'alna, they did. Fa'alti, you did. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'altunna, you all did. Fa'alna, we did. Taf'alu, she does. Yaf'alna, they do. Taf'alina, you do. Af'alu, I do. Taf'alna, they all do. Naf'alu, we do. If Ali, do. If alna, do you all. La taf'ali, don't do. La taf'alna, don't do you all. Fa'ilatun, doer. Maf'ulatun, the one who is affected.
Okay, unless we have practiced some other verbs on this. For example, we have a verb after fa'ala, ja'ala. We can say ja'alat, ja'alna, ja'alti, ja'altu, ja'altunna, ja'alna. Here will be taj'alu, yaj'alna, taj'alina, aj'alu, taj'alna, naj'al. Ij'ali, ij'alna, la taj'ali, la taj'alna, ja'ilatun, majulatun, ja'al. The next we have that is nasraba. Let's do it with nasr. Nasarat, nasarna, nasarti, nasartu, nasartunna, nasarna. Tansuru, yansurna, tansarina, ansur, tansurna, nansuru. Unsuri, unsurna, la tunsuri, la tunsurna, nasiratun, mansuratun, nasr. The next is darababa. Let's do have from daraba. Darabat, darabna, darabti, darabtu, darabtunna, darabna. Tadribu, yadribna, tadribina, adribu, tadribna, nadribu. Idribi, idrabna, la tadribi, la tadribna, daribatun, madrubatun, darb. The next is samia. Samiyat, sami'na, sami'ti, sami'tu, sami'tunna, sami'na. تسمع يسمعنا تسمعين أسمع تسمعنا نسمع اسمعي اسمعنا لا تسمعي لا تسمعنا سامعة مسموعة and some. So you can do the both table, the three letter. In the same way, you can do the mazid fi. Just like you did with the aslamat, take the allama. Allamat, allamna, allamti, allamtu, allamtunna, allam. Here will be yu'allimu, you say tu'allimu, yu'allimna, tu'allimina, u'allimu, tu'allimna, nu'allim. Here you will say, what you will say? What you will say?
Forward, sir.
Allama yu'allimu, allim. From allim, allimi, allimna, la tu'allimi, la tu'allimna, mu'allimat, mu'allamatun, ta'alim. So you can revise any table from the mazid fi on the for the feminine, and you can do this practice. Let's go for the exercise. Wazil kurba wal yatama wal masakin. And with relatives and the orphans and the needy one. Yes, wakulu linnasi husna. And speak to the people good. Wa antum mu'ridun. And you were refusing. Let's to make the plural. Walid. What is the plural? Waldain. Yatim. Yatama. Maskin. Masakin. Salah. Salawat. So we did the Abada 6 keys. Abada, Yabud, Ubud, Abidun, Mabudun, Ibadah. The next we done the Hasuna. Hasuna, Yasunu, Ursan, Hasan, Dash, Husan. Then we did the Akhaza. Akhaza, Yahuzu, Huz, Akhizun, Mahuzun, Akhzun. Then we did the Kala. Kala, Yahulu, Kul, Kailun, Maqalun, Kalu. Then we say Kalla, Yakillu, Killa, Kalil, Dash, Kalla. Ahsana. Ahsana, Yusinu, Ahsin, Mosinun, Mosanun, Ihsan. Akama. Akama, Yukimu, Akim, Mukimun, Mukamun, Ikamatun. Ata. Ata, Yuti, Ati, Motin, Motan, Itan. Then Tawalla. Tawalla, Yatawalla, Tawalla, Mutawallin, Mutawallan, Tawallin. Then Arada. Arada, Yoridu, Arid, Moridun, Moradun, Erad.
Sir, what is the sir? A quick question.
Yes.
What is the difference? If you go back, what is the difference between Hasuna and Ahsana? Hasuna is like to become good, right? And Ahsana to be good. They are similar or
Three-letter verb. Hasuna.
No, I'm asking about the meaning.
And it is Bab is Karuma. And Ahsana, it is a 4-letter verb. The Bab is Ifal.
Yeah.
And in meaning, of course, you can say Hasana mean to become good. And Ahsana mean also to be good. But the meaning, depending upon the use, when it is taken in the Mudare, in the Bab Ifal. In the Bab Ifal, the meanings come for the to make mu'tadi from lazim to mu'tadi. Hasuna is a lazim. It's lazim. And when we take it in the mazid fi, it becomes mu'tadi. There you can't use the maf'ul. Here you can use the maf'ul. Lazim
Yes.
and mu'tadi, this is the difference.
Mm-hmm.
You take
Yeah.
any verb in mazid fi, they normally changes the pattern, which is not available in the 3-letter table.
Understood, sir. Thank you. Jazakallah.
Because Bab Karuma does not have the maf'ul. It's lazim. But when the same verb we take in the mazid fi, there is slight changes in the letters.
Mm.
From 3-letter, it becomes the 4-letter one. When it becomes 4-letter, now it can have the maf'ul. Now look, Hasuna, Yahsanu, Uhsan, Hasan, no maf'ul. Look here, Ahsana, Yuhsinu, Ahsin, Muhsinun, Muhsanun. No, you have got the maf'ul. So where you need a maf'ul, and that is a lazim fail, not having the maf'ul, take that fail to the mazid.
Thank you, sir.
I hope now you have got a little bit answer.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's very clear now.
If
Thank
you
you,
have
sir.
not got the full answer, but
No, I got, sir.
one
Because
is 3-letter, one is the 4-letter, one is
no,
the
I understand.
having Bab Karuma, other is having Bab Ifal, one is not having Maful, other is having, at least you have got some answer. Okay,
Yes, sir, I got it.
should I
Thank you.
go? No.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I got the
Okay.
answer.
There too, Rabb is Allah. Rabbuhum Allah. Man Rabbukuma, translate into English. Man Rabbukuma.
Rabbunallah. Rabbunallah.
No, translate.
Oh, no, sorry. Translate.
Lord. Not answer me, but translate me. Okay. Hal fa'altuma khaira? No, you answer.
Naam
Naam
fal-
falna khaira.
Naam falna khaira.
No, I don't need the translation. I need the answer. In the second one, I was asking the translation in English. Okay, let's to translate now, you people. They too make the Arabic.
Rabbuhum.
Huma.
No, sorry. Huma. Huma.
Rabbuhuma. What is the English translation? Rabbuhuma.
Rob of you two. Rob of those
okay.
two people.
You two did.
Faltuma.
What is it?
Faltuma?
Faltuma.
At the
Fala. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. Antuma. Give me the English for antuma.
Antuma. You two.
Antuma. You both. Or you two.
You two.
What is the English for fa'ala?
Yeah, you two did.
Fa'alu, they did. Fa'ala. They both
It's
did.
written, sir. You two did.
Yes. No, they. Fa'ala.
Oh, they. Sorry, they two did.
Okay.
Yeah.
But sir, earlier you two did came. That's also fala.
What?
Yeah, that's
Earlier
that. I
you
was just
two
asking.
I'm asking you.
They two did. Fa'ala, he
But
did.
on the
Fa'alu, they
third
all
line.
did. Fa'ala, they two did. Your two's Rabb. Your two's Rabb. Rabbu kuma. Okay. Today I will try to make you familiar with these words. We yesterday also did. I said Zamair, Munfasil, they come separate. For the Ghaib singular, we say one. What? One. He one. When we say dual, we say ma, they two. When we say plural, we say so our Ghaib masculine is complete. Uwa, uma, Uwa, that one. Uma, they both two. They ought. For the feminine, if I want singular, what I should know? Use hiya.
Hiya huma hunna.
Hiya, huma, and hunna. No, this is our feminine complete. Hiya, huma. So, huwa, huma, hun. Hiya, huma, hunna. We have completed the ghaib 6 sigas. Let's go for the hazir. For the masculine, we say anta is for one. For the dual, what I will say when I want to say to you?
Antuma. Antuma.
And for the plural, what I should use?
Antunna.
Antum.
Because antum, you
No,
know
sorry.
from the QC1.
It's
Only
muzakkar,
antuma
sorry.
has been added here. And for the feminine, if I want to say you one, what I should say?
Anti.
Anti, antuma, antunna.
I will take
Anti.
anti.
Antuma.
Anti.
Antuma will be the same. Antuma will be the
And
same.
for the feminine, I add
Antunna.
naswan.
Untunna.
Tunna.
Antunna.
So our hazir siga is complete. Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. So what about the mutakallim? Just remember only two. Ana and
Ana,
nahnu.
nahnu.
Actually, they are also 6. Remember, they are also 6. For the singular is ana, for dual is nahnu, for plural is nahnu. They are for the male 3. For the female also have a 3. Ana for the single, nahnu for the dual, nahnu for the plural. So they are also 6. But as you know, ana is coming twice for one male and for female. Nahnu is coming 4 times, 2 times for the male, 2 4 times. So they say no need of him. Just have a concept ana and nahnu. Rest, you know, if you are using this hand, it is the male. If you are using this is the female ana. If you are using this nahnu, it means the male 2. When you are using this hand, you say 2 female. When you are using all, you will say all males, all female. That's understood. So our one table is complete. Munfasil. Huwa, huma, hum.
Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu. Huwa, huma, hum. Huwa, huma, hum. Allah.
So you can do this practice at your own in your own
Wow.
time. Let the other classes students understand what I'm saying. The second,
Sorry, sir, I did not know I'm unmuted. Sorry.
you can mute and repeat it as much as you like. Okay, let's go for the muttasila, the word which come attached. The singular for ghaib we say who, whom.
Who.
Remember from QC. So for the dual now we say who. For the plural we know already whom. So our the masculine is now complete. Who, huma, whom. Who mean even. Huma, they, whom, they are. For the feminine, if I want, what I should for the single? Ha. And huma is the same. And what about the plural for feminine? Attach nun swam. So it means
hunna.
Hunna.
So ha, huma, hunna. So our the ghaib attach is hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna. Hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna. Who mean he one, huma they two, whom they all. Ha, she one, huma they both female, hunna they all female. Let's go for the hazir. For the masculine, we say ka, ka means your. For dual, we say ma.
Kumar, kum.
Kumar, all. Please keep my mute. And for the female, we say ki, your. Kuma, your both. Kunna, your. So our the hazir sigas 6 are ka, kuma, kun, ki, kuma, kunna. Ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna. Ka mean you one. Kuma mean you both. Kum mean you all. You're all. Ki mean you female. Kuma, you two females. Kunna, you're all females. And for the mutkallim, we have ya and na. Actually, they are also 6. Ya for male, single. Na for 2 male, single. And the na for the plural male. Same for the female. Ya is for the single female. Na is for the 2 female. Na is for the all female. But as they are Same. So they say only remember one, ya and na. But concept will be clear. We have the one for the male, we have two for the male, we have the all for the male. We have the same, one for the female, two for the females, and four, the more plural for them. Now I will do with you an exercise to make a mansoob munfasil. The same attach we learn. If I say attach with who, iyahu. So for the dual, what will be it? Iyahu.
Iyahuma.
For the plural, it will be
Iyahu.
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 So we can say iyahu, iyahuma, iyahu. Actually, it is hu, huma, hum.
Huma, hum.
We have attached only iya, iya. Okay. For the feminine, if I want to attach iya, what will be here?
Iyaha.
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 For dual,
Iyahuma. Iyahunna.
iyahuma. For
Iyahuma.
plural,
Iyahuma.
Iyahunna.
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 Because
Iyahunna.
feminine plural is nun. So iyahunna. So our the ghaib is complete. Iyahu, iyahuma, iyahun, iyaha, iyahuma, iyahunna. What about the front?
Iyaka.
For the
Iyaka.
male, iyaka.
Iyaka.
For two, for
Iyakuma.
two, what I should
Iyakum.
Iyakuma.
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 Again, the plural.
Kum. Kum. Now
Iyakum.
iyakum.
So iyaka, iyakuma, iyakum. For the feminine, what will be the here?
Iyaki.
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 For dual,
Iyaki.
Iyakuma.
iyakuma is the same.
Iyakuma.
But here,
Iyakunna.
nun is the same.
Iyakunna.
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 So the front is complete. Iyaka, iyakuma, iyakum. Iyaki, iyakuma, iyakunna. And what about the mutkallim? Iyaya,
Yana.
Iyana.
iyana,
Iyaya.
iyaya.
Iyana.
So our
Iyaya,
plural
okay.
is complete. Iyahu, iyahuma, iyahum, iyaka, iyaka, iyaha, iyahuma, iyahunna, iyaka, iyakuma, iyakum, iyaki, iyakuma, iyakunna, iyayaya. Now the
Iyaya.
next thing which I'm going to tell, that is the most important thing. These are the brother and sister attached pronouns hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna, yana. We can attach with them noun, we can attach with them the harf, we can attach with them the fail even, we can attach with them anything which we want. Just like Rabbohu, Rabbohuma, Rabbohum, Rabboha, Rabbohuma, Rabbohunna, Rabboka, Rabbokuma, Rabbokum, Rabboki, Rabbokuma, Rabbokunna, Rabbi, Rabbuna. Let's to attach some harf. Lahu, lahuma, lahum, laha, lahuma, lahunna, laka, lakuma, lakum, laki, lakuma, lakunna, la. What I should say here? Lana,
Laya.
li,
Laya.
and
So
lana.
in this case, it will be
Li,
li, right?
Okay,
Lan-
attach min. Minhu, minhuma, minhum, minha, minhuma, minhunna, minka, minkuma, minkum, minki, minkuma, minkunna, minni, minna. Attach verb. Look how I'm going to attach the verb. فعله فعلهما فعلهم فعلها فعلهما فعلهن فعلك فعلكما فعلكم فعلك فعلكما فعلكن فعلني. Here you will have to attach noon. فعلني فعلنا فعلننا فعلننا. So you can attach anything with this. Let's do one thing more. We still have 2 minutes. Let's to complete one word. For the masculine, if I say Zahaba, he went. For the dual, what will you say? I will add alif. So it becomes Zahaba. They both went. For the plural, what I should do? Add alif.
Zahabu.
Zahabu. They all went. For the feminine, what I should say?
Zahabat.
Zahabat. And for the dual, what I should say? I add alif in zahabta. It
Zahaba
becomes
also.
zahabta. What
Zahab.
for the plural?
Zahabat.
No.
Zahabna.
For plural, add
Zahabna.
two nuswa. Zahabna.
Zahabna.
Zahabata.
Zahabna.
No, zahabna.
Okay. For the front, if I say zahabta, what for about the two? Zahabtuma.
Zahabtuma.
Zahabta.
And for the
Zahabtuma.
plural?
Zahabtum.
Zahabtu.
Zahabtum.
For the feminine?
Zahabti.
Zahabti. And plural,
Zahab.
the dual is the same, zahabtuma. And what about the plural?
Zahabtunna.
Zahabtunna. Good. And what about myself?
Zahabtu.
And for the
Zahabna.
plural?
Zahabtu.
Zahabna. So this is
Zahabna.
the table for you. For example, zahaba, zahabu, zahabu, zahabat, zahabta, zahabna, zahabta, zahabtuma, zahabtum, zahabti, zahabtuma, zahabtunna, zahabtu, zahabna. Let's to take over the tables. Fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alat, fa'alta, fa'alna, fa'alta, fa'altuma, fa'altum, fa'alti, fa'altuma, fa'altunna, fa'altu, fa'alna. Nasara, nasara, nasaru, nasarat, nasarta, nasarna, nasarta, nasartuma, nasartum, nasarti, nasartuma, nasartunna, nasartu, nasarna. Daraba, daraba, darabu, darabat, darabta, darabna, darabta, darabtuma, darabtum, darabti, darabtuma, darabtunna, darabtu, darabna. Samia, samia, samiu, samiat, sami'ta, sami'na, sami'ta, sami'tuma, sami'tum, sami'ti, sami'tuma, sami'tunna, sami'tu, sami'na. Now you got the complete table. Earlier you were missing this tasniya, the mid for the two. Now it has been completed, the complete table. So I'm showing you the table. I gave you the pattern. You know the verbs. Let's go for the question answer quickly because time is finished. Take antum wa hum to make dual tasniya. We add alif mad at the end of the word. We too, the no is paired. Fa'altuma mean you both did. Man antuma answering nahnu muslimani. Antuma mean manittaba'akuma, they both and who followed you. Rabbuhuma mean they're both Lord. Man rabbukuma, rabbunullah, Allah. Wanadahuma rabbuhuma, and their both Lord called them both. Fa'altuma, you both did. Hal fa'altuma khaira? Na'am fa'alna khaira. So 7 homework known to you. Let's to pray. Allah may help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. If you people have any questions, your questions